Alrighty, it is time as we join in our adventure. Last we left off, our crew was trying to make their way through the kelp forest while Tyndall went down invisibly to investigate. And using all his skill, got closer than anyone would want to with the strange pale creature sleeping beneath the kelp forest as he tried to, after paying respects to Kirellin at one of the symbols, began to get a feel of where they might want to go next as began to swim away and disturbing the kelp. The enormous creature noticed and began raging very quickly towards them. And so, with that, folks, let's go ahead and roll that initiative.
Wait, we're rolling?
Initiative.
Yeah, but he said, wait, we're rolling?
Yes. Oh, that. Yeah. Sorry. We're back in that.
Wow. Thank God for advantage.
Yeah, it didn't work in my favor. I rolled a 3 and a 1, so I've got an 11.
I rolled a 5 and a 7, so I got a 9.
I see Nazan. See Tyndall. What did you get, Zill?
Got a 6. I rolled a nat 1 and a 5.
Oh, jeez. Alrighty.
Oh no, Matt. I'm sorry. It's a 7.
Oh.
Does that change everything?
So much. It's indescribable. Alright. Let us go. Here we are.
Wow. This scatter train is awesome.
All right. So, first, at the shouting of the creature below, the strange, slightly humanoid, octopus-like people that were swimming kind of take notice, and not knowing what is disturbed, kind of come in. And with this, Tyndall is about 30 feet up in the kelp, and then I would say the other three are 30 feet above him. Is this that the creature you've come to been described at as an aboleth? Comes straining towards you, having detected where you are. And a second.
It's okay, you'll be fine, right?
Right. So is able to get within 5 feet. And the tentacles reach out. They do have disadvantage because you are invisible. Tyndall, so
That's not scary at all.
a natural 1 for the first tentacle attack. And then second is only a 12.
That'll miss.
Everybody say thank you, invisibility.
All right. At this point, it does look above and sees the others. And bonus action concentrates upon Nazan for a charmed effect and a wisdom saving throw.
I have advantage on charmed effects. That is a total of 18.
Ooh.
Nice. You resist. It tries to burrow itself into your mind. And with that, Nazan, it's your turn.
Cool. At 4th level, I'm going to cast Intellect Fortress on Zil and Siora.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thank
So
you.
this means, for the duration, you have resistance to psychic damage, as well as advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. And that'll be my turn. I'll stay where I am.
All right. Siora.
Well, he's 30 feet away from me?
Yep.
All right, then I will bonus action dash to get to him and swing at him with my rapier.
Let's go.
For a 16.
Okay, a 16 gets caught in the blubber and does not do any damage.
All right. Second attack.
You know, he might be working on his weight. You don't have to be that mean.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20 hits.
All right. And that's 11 points of damage. Going to use the nick action with my dagger and swing at him.
All right, 1 second before you do that. As you hit this, it seems like this layerly cloud of sticky mucus comes and begins to surround you from your piercing hit. I need a strength saving throw.
Oh.
I need everyone to say gross.
14.
Gross.
14 or make it. You may proceed.
All right. Swinging with the dagger for another 19.
That hits.
So that's an additional 5 plus some sneak attack, an additional 8.
Okay, so 13. And I need another strength save from the mucus.
All right. 7.
Okay, you find it thick enough so you're restrained.
Okay. That's my turn.
Gross.
And then we'll use a legendary action and swipe at you with its tail. For 17 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. So that is 12 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Then Tyndall.
I don't really like being right up in this thing's grill, so I would like to back up 25 feet more towards Nazan. And once I'm out of range there, then I will worry about dropping invisibility, and I will... Let's try... This is an aboleth. Let's try a Sacred Flame.
Ooh, very nice.
Deck save.
That is a 10.
Right. Then it will take 12 radiant damage. And you know what? I may as well have something to do with my bonus action. So as a bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon. Click that button. I have disadvantage on these attacks. That's a natural one.
Oof.
Why is spiritual weapon at disadvantage?
Because of things.
That
All of my attacks are at disadvantage
Yeah.
right now.
Okay.
Correct. And therefore, at the end, it's going to take another tear swipe at Ciora for 18 to hit.
That hits.
Next for 15 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
All right, and Zill.
As soon as Nazan finishes casting Intellect Fortress, this pressure that's been building within Zill's mind subsides, and he has a moment of utter clarity. And with that moment, he is going to launch himself at the aboleth like a lightning bolt, raging on his way, corkscrewing through the water, and will make a series of vicious attacks.
I was just surprised he had a mind.
I know. There's one. There's a single. Actually, yeah. There's one brain cell, and Nazan is protecting it. And these are reckless, Matt. So I'll be vulnerable. First attack is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
That is 11 points of magical slashing.
Okay. Then strength save.
Okay.
I have Devin's friend, Matt.
Oh, that's only an 11. Even with advantage. Man, my rolls.
All for you, Devin.
Nice.
Oh. I mean, I feel better, even though I failed my save, I'm sure.
Sorry, what was this? Sorry.
We got
An 11 on the strength.
11, you're restrained.
Oh, man. Gross.
You're mean.
Oh, that's right. Freedom of movement. Ha, 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 ha. Look
Why
at
are you
me.
wasting our time rolling?
This is a dumb barbarian being protected by his homies. Second attack is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
16 magical slashing.
Ooh.
Third and final attack is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Rolled double nines. Oh no, that one was a 6. And a whopping 9 points of magical slashing.
This is bloodied.
And with a nod of gratitude towards Tyndall, Zill is going to end his turn right there, squaring up with quote-unquote Alyxian.
Nice. Very cool. And with that, they will do their tail against Zill for 24 to hit.
Definitely hits.
I got a 3. No, wait, sorry, never mind. It's before you roll. I gotta remember before you roll.
Zill saw a flash of an alternate timeline where he was absolutely smacked by the apple, and then it fades.
That is 15 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Alright, this is when the ones nearby the aboleth spawn begin to swim up.
I have 2 of those. Is that enough?
Yes.
Where are they going?
They're going to assist their friend, the big guy. So one will flank Zill. First they come with their spear.
And I was reckless, Matt. So these are advantage.
Perfect. That's 22 to hit.
Oof. Yep.
That is a 10. Whatever it is. Piercing. There it is.
You're saying okay.
Okay, sorry. All right, and then its two tentacles begin to lash out for a 26 to hit.
It's only 10 over my AC.
The 20. So this was a hit. All right, so you are grappled, but possibly not. I forget how it works.
Nope, because freedom movement.
If it's physical, they're still grappled, but they can escape it with 5 feet of movement.
Is a
Yeah.
physical grapple.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, very cool. So it has you double grappled. But that is it. And then it begins to concentrate upon you for an 18 to hit your mind.
That'll hit.
And that is 10, but you do have resistance to psychic, I believe.
Yes, I
so that is
do.
down to 5.
Wow, my homies are just looking out for me.
Protecting that half brain cell.
All right. Very good. Now, let's see here. Oh, go ahead. Aboleth was going to go ahead and focus on Siora and do a wisdom save for Charmed.
Oh, and I have advantage. Woo, for a natural 20.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thus bloodied is going to disengage and swim 30 feet away. Then Nazan.
How far away is it from Nazan?
60.
60?
Yeah.
Cool. Nazan is going to cast Delay, which requires a wisdom save, and it rolls a 3. So at the start of the next round, it moves to the bottom of the initiative.
Ooh.
And then that'll be my turn.
All right. Then Siora.
You said he's bloodied?
Yes.
Shoot. He's too far away. So I will turn on the one that's right there next to me. And bonus action steady aim.
Right.
For a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so that's 8 points of damage. Get some sneak attack in here. Oh, I'm sorry. That was 12 points damage plus additional 8, so 20 points of damage on that. Then using the nicked action, swinging at it with my dagger
Nice.
for a 21 to hit.
Very nice.
That will be an additional 4 points of damage. And then the second attack with my rapier is a 19
Good.
for an additional 7 points of damage.
Very nice. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be my turn.
All right. Then this one you just attacked will take its turn. Starting with its spear for 23 to hit.
Ooh, that'll hit.
That is 7 piercing. And then try to begin to get you some tentacles. 22.
That'll hit.
Right. And 17, pulling off the double grapple. And then begins to concentrate on your mind for 23 to hit.
Okay.
And that is 22 psychic, which I think give the resistance. So 11.
All right. Okay.
All right. And Tyndall.
So the two little guys, so the one that's grappling Zill has not been hit. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. I just saw Siora lay into the other one. And it didn't manage to shake it off. So Tyndall is going to focus on the one that Siora is trying to deal with. And he's going to... Just looking at health points here. He needs to come do a cure wounds. Okay. So Tyndall's going to move forward up to Siora and touch you in the back to cast some cure wounds on you. Just at first level here for 14 hit points.
Thank you.
And then bonus action, I'll move the spiritual weapon over to that one and attempt to attack that one that is grappling Siora.
Okay.
Where'd my button for that go? There it is. Okay. Disadvantage. That's a 10.
Woof. Doesn't quite do it.
Yep. All right. And that's all I got.
All right. In that case, Zill, at the start of your turn, sorrow begins to move through the tentacles and into your mind for 13 half to 6 psychic damage.
Okay. Zill is going to use 5 feet of movement to break the grapple via freedom of movement. And I think undeterred and undistracted, he's going to barrel straight for the big guy and continue his assault. So we've still got 35 feet of movement to try and close on.
He only moved 30.
Copy.
But the little guy can attack Matt if he needs to. I don't know if he can.
Okay, right, because it's not disengage.
Nope.
Cool. So, in that case, a tentacle will try to, I think, go out. That is a 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so it does do damage, but it does grapple you once more.
Ah, okay. So if I...
So you'd have to do 5 again, yeah.
Yeah. So I spent 5 and I had 35. I spent another 5. Then I'd still have 30 to try and reach the aboleth.
Yes, and he only moved 30 away, so you're in luck.
Cool. First attack, Matt, is a reckless attack. That's 26 to hit.
That hits.
That is 14 magical slashing. Second, come on, is only a 15.
Ooh, that will miss.
All right. As a bonus action, you'll see Zill focus and his veins are going to pulse. And he is going to spend 2 maneuver points to try and recover some health for himself. Is not great. 3 plus that's 7 hit points back to Zill, and that is my turn.
All right. Cool. Yeah, well, it does a quick smack with its tail here for 28 to hit.
Definitely hits.
For 18 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
close. All right, so with that, he goes to the bottom of the initiative order. All right. Let's see. Yep. Then the spawn that was on you would take its movement and follow up on you, Zill. Coming behind.
Am I close enough to take an op attack?
No, because you got. Oh yeah, you are, because it was right between the two. Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
Okay.
Try my short sword.
Let's go.
Does any better? Short sword is piercing, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't have. Oh well, I have disadvantage anyway. Yeah. No.
With the 4. It's too quick. And then comes up with 2 hands coming the spear with a natural 20.
Oh no.
At least you're raging.
And that is 11 piercing. Then tries a rapid tentacle. 17. So you're theoretically grappled.
Stradinger's grapple.
Then concentrating with its big brain, a 26. Throwing 28 psychic damage, halved to 14.
God, for my homies. Woof.
And then Nazan.
I am going to cast Erupting Earth, which is a 20-foot cube, range of 120 feet. I want to set it so that I get only the aboleth and not my people.
You can easily do that.
Cool. That's a Dex 15 saving throw.
Alright.
Casting it at 3rd level.
Okay, so the start at 30 feet, it has stayed at like the water level. So it's not near the ground for erupting earth.
So it's 30 feet off the surface.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know that. I'll do something else then.
I'm
If that's
sorry,
okay.
I didn't hear that part of the map either. That's on me.
Then I'm going to do Chromatic Orb, electricity at it.
Nice.
21 to hit.
That hits.
And I'm just going to use the 3rd level spell slot that I marked off for the other one.
Got it.
That is 26 electric damage.
Oh, very nice.
And then I'll move, I guess, 15 feet closer. 'Cause that's my movement half.
Nice.
And then that'll end my turn.
You got it. End of that turn, the Aboleth will do another tail at Zill for 21 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And 16 bludgeoning damage. And then Ciora.
All right, so I am grappled, correct? Which means all of my attacks are at disadvantage.
Correct. And in addition, at the beginning of your turn, that is 21 psychic, half to the 10.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Try 4 psychic, half to 2.
That's
Okay.
a lot better.
So if I bonus action steady aim, then I can do a swing at him straight.
You
correct?
have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler.
Really?
That's the I don't know if we're playing, but
Oh.
that's the new grapple rule.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Okay, so what does that mean?
That means you don't have disadvantage on the guy grappling you.
But I think you were talking about the restraint from the mucus, right? But the mucus is gone anyway. So you can attack fine.
Okay, so steady aim still gives me the advantage then.
Yes.
Okay. I was unaware of that. So 17?
17 hits.
Okay, so that is 5 points of damage, plus some sneak attack in here. An additional 6 points of damage.
Nice.
Using the nicked action, gonna swing at him with the dagger. Oh, why do you do that? That is a dirty 20 to hit
That hits.
for an additional 5 points of damage. And then second attack with the rapier is a 26
That hits.
for an additional 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
It is bloodied.
And now he's going to swing at me.
Indeed. And then Tyndall's right there, right?
Yep.
All right. So it's going to move in. Try to go ahead and tentacle the Tyndall.
Oof.
For 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. So that is grappling. Then... Yep, so I continue to attack Ciora. So go with a spear for a miss. And then psychic on Ciora for a 17.
That'll hit.
All right, and that is 15 halved to 7.
Okay.
Right, then we go to Tyndall for 7 psychic damage as your turn starts.
Cool. Well, I don't want to just keep giving it free damage, so I'm going to use 5 feet of movement to break the grapple.
Nice.
And yeah, I think I'm just going to go in on trying to kill this thing. So I'm going to swing with my spiritual weapon. All right, that's a 17.
That hits.
Cool. That is 10 force damage.
Woo.
And then I will use the thing, Sacred Flame. See how that goes. That's a dex save.
All right. Only a 3.
Yeah, that's going to fail. So they take 12 radiant damage.
Nice.
Yeah, and I want to stand next to the one Ciora is fighting, so that she has sneak attack stuff. So I'll move over next to that one,
Got it.
and that's my turn.
All right. And Zill starting the turn. 6 have to the 3 psychic.
Okay.
I'm sorry, before at the end of Tyndall's, there's a last tail attack from Alyxian here. For 22 to hit. And 16 bludgeoning to the 8. So let me take your turn.
Okay. Bonus action. Axolotl's regeneration. Another whopping 7 hit points back. Watch out, world. And then Zill makes his 2 reckless attacks. That is a 25 to hit
Nice.
for 11 magical slashing. And then oh god, terrible roll. Only a 12 to hit on the second one.
That'll miss.
And that is... Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Good. That's good. And then, sorry, one thing. There we go. And as the Aboleth. Oof. Let's see here. All right. It's going to go ahead and concentrate and see if it can't be charming to you, Zill.
Okay. The
Wisdom.
wisdom. Okay.
Advantage because of the intellect fortress.
Zill hears the echoing whispers of Nazan's voice in his head, empowering this wisdom save for 15.
That makes it.
Ah, my brother.
I'm just, singing your favorite hymn in your head.
All right. Seemingly out of options, it begins. Just gonna try to smack you here. Here we go.
I'm sorry, but I need an actual vocalization of that.
It's got a 26 to hit for 9 bludgeoning and 4 psychic. Then 23 to hit
Oof.
for 12 bludgeoning and 4 psychic. All right, then his friend in the back here, who's starts to stab you in the back. Here we go, spear. Oh, for a miss with a 10. Then, did you stay grappled?
I guess so, because I didn't move.
Yeah. So, then concentration.
And I'm reckless anyway, Matt.
I was just curious because I didn't know, because I wasn't going to process his tentacles because all they do is grapple.
Oh, okay.
If you're doing, but then a natural 20 with its psychic lash here for 36.
Oof.
That half took his resistance. And then to Nazan.
It's my turn. I will move up another 15 feet.
Nice.
And I'm going to do a second level chromatic orb electricity again at the obelisk.
Nice.
14.
That hits. No, it doesn't.
It does.
That's the spawn. It doesn't hit the aboleth. It just bounces off.
Okay.
Make up your mind. Stop giving
Cool.
people false hope.
I know.
That'll end my
So
turn.
rude.
Right. But then, yeah, but that's oh, sorry. Goes to hit Zill with its tail. 19
That hits.
for 14 bludgeoning.
Ooh, down to the wire, guys.
Ciora.
Okay. Back at the one in front of me. So bonus action, steady aim.
Nice. Let me quick
Ooh.
here grab some.
22 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, so that is 11 points of damage. Get some sneak attack in here for an additional 9 points of damage.
Okay, so your turn. That was 11 psychic. Half to 5. But with that sneak attack, how do you want to kill it?
Does it have any eyes?
Yes, it has 3 in the center and then 2 more that come off like in a cross.
So the right in the middle.
Nice. Ah!
And how close is the next one to me?
He's 30 from you.
Oh, okay. Then that'll be my turn because I can't really do anything else. Nothing's close enough.
Got it. Do you want to move it all or no?
She used steady aim. So.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Tyndall.
All right, now that Ciora is free, I would like to. How far is the other one from my?
Your book can get to it. Either one.
Okay. So I'll
I'm
send
sorry,
them-
1 second in case this changes what you do because there would be another tail attack here on Zill.
I mean, it probably won't because my plan is to go heal Zill. But
That's fine. Just in case. 24 to hit
Definitely
Zill.
hits.
Ooh, for 14.
Zill falls unconscious.
Go ahead, Tyndall.
so Tyndall is going to slide over next to Zill and do a cure wounds at 3rd level.
Nice.
For 32 hit points back to Zill.
Ooh.
Thank you.
And then he'll slide his book over to the spawn and try to slap the spawn with his book. Probably unsuccessfully, but we can try. $13?
13 just misses.
All right.
Very good.
That's my turn.
Right. Case. It's gonna. Alyxian's gonna do a little tail attack over to you, Tyndall,
Fair enough.
for 25 to hit,
Yep.
and that is 16 bludgeoning damage.
You don't get to have it.
No, I do not.
Then you still have to do concentration for spiritual weapon, right?
Oh, yeah, I do. I have disadvantage, do I? No.
Go to Zill.
Yeah, we're good.
Good, Zill.
Surprising everyone. Attacking recklessly for 26 hit.
That hits. Let me do that psychic. It was 13 psychic this time.
13 psychic. That is 13 magical slashing.
How do you want to kill it?
Oh, wonderful. He cuts clean through one of the tentacles and then whirlwinds big style, slashing its head off on the return arc. And then he'll make eye contact with Nizan and smile really big at him. So I still got one attack. Yeah, I'll go hit this other little guy.
Let's go.
Just a little guy. Oh man, that's a 12 to hit.
Oh, it parries with its spear.
That hurricane blow threw him off balance. Bonus action, regenerate a whopping. Oh, it's a good roll. That is 10 hit points back. That's my turn.
All right, sounds good. So let's see here. So we got a tentacle on Zill. So it's going to throw a tentacle up on Tyndall for a natural 1. And then a 10. So not so much. And it will. Yeah, it's going to try to strike at Tyndall with the spear for a dirty 20.
Well, that will hit.
5 piercing damage. And tries its psychic to no avail. And Nazan.
Hassan is going to try chromatic orbing that guy with electricity at level 1. 12?
Nope. Unfortunately not.
Just kidding. That's my turn.
All right. Ciora.
Okay, is he also 30 feet away from me?
No, he would be 5, 10, 15, 20.
But still have to dash to get to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so bonus action dash.
Yeah.
Well, your spiritual weapon. And you're flanking! But I
Yay!
don't know if that matters anymore.
Alrighty, swinging at it with the rapier. Flanking. Ooh, a natural 20.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So that is 16 points for that. And then we get some sneak attack for 7 plus 5, so additional 12 for sneak attack.
Very good.
When using the nicked action, gonna swing at him with the dagger.
I am so tired. I just heard knick-knack action.
For a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And that will be an additional 5 points of damage. And then second attack with the rapier. For a 14.
That just hits.
Oh, nice.
Guys, we found its AC.
So that's an additional 12 points of damage.
Very good.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Tyndall.
It doesn't have me grappled, so I'm not worried about that. I will. All right. Well, I'll swing at it with my spiritual weapon. Let's see how that goes. Where's the button for it? There it is. Too many spells on my list, guys. 13. I believe just misses.
It does.
All right. So with that, yeah, we're just gonna do a sacred flame. So I need a dex save.
All right. Natural 1.
All right. It's 13 radiant damage.
Oh, very good. And it is bloodied.
Cool. And as tempted as I am to move away, I think that's a bad idea, so I'm just gonna stay there.
All right, Zill, that is 6 psychic coming at you, and it is your turn.
Let's make some sashimi. That is a 27 to hit.
Yes.
You'd missed right
12
there, the last
magical
spell
slashing. And the second attack is a 26 to hit.
Very good.
That is a whopping 15 points of magical slashing.
Nice.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, strikes him both shoulders. Excuse me, looking super weak.
So
Going,
it looks like Zilna?
going in its everything it's trying to do. Spear for 23 to hit. To Zil. 8. And trying to Psychic Zil. For 13. Misses. Then trying to tentacle the Tyndall again. 12 misses and 14 is not going to do it. Ciora.
We're back to me already.
Nazan.
No.
What? I get a turn? I'll try and hit something again.
I have faith in you, Bobby.
I roll a 15 plus 7 is probably high enough to hit it.
Yes, it hits.
Hey!
3d8 electricity damage. I rolled an 8, 2, and a 1. For a total of 11.
How do you want to kill it?
Just the shock just keeps going through it and it fries it.
Oh, so we're not.
Do you think
having-
it tastes like squid?
All right, with that, the kelp forest goes quiet. You are seemingly free to explore what you would like to here now.
I think we were heading to that one room. But need the map.
Correct, but you can explore the forest a little more easily too.
Oh, that's true. Do we want to do that?
I mean, if you want to investigate and see if there's any cool treasures.
Well, there could be.
Ciora doesn't care about treasure.
I know it's danger's gone. Tyndall does. Wants to see if there's any cool tablets around.
One time Julie doesn't say I loot. I'm like, what's happening?
Well, she was more worried about other things still hiding in the kelp forest. Because we're in just one small section of it.
Yes. But looking here, looking where the aboleth was. Let's see here. This would be a investigation check.
I'm good at those.
Okay, you do it then.
You take some minutes
Assist
here.
or roll myself?
Yeah,
I
you can roll as well.
already have advantage, so you assisting me would not be particularly beneficial.
I also got a 17.
Cool. Then you come upon a pile of accumulated goods and treasure that this thing calling itself Alyxian seems to have accumulated. Excuse me. You can find 156 gold. As well, you see a shield that has ruidium veins running through it. A short sword that has ruidium veins running through it. And a water-bloated corpse
Does that have iridium shards running through?
with seems to be the accoutrement of the allegiance of all sight. But pinned is a slightly gleaming brooch.
Gross.
So as long as I concentrate on it, Intellect Fortress will stay up for an hour. So I guess for now, I'll just keep it up just in case we fight anything else that's psychic.
All right.
Which means I can't detect magic, but I can cast Identify. If you want to take the time to do it as a ritual, or I could use a first level spell slot, but like Tyndall, kind of running slow on those. Low, not slow.
Do you want to try and short rest?
If we short rest, we'll lose freedom of movement and intellect fortress.
Oh, okay. So I will cast. Is there anything in particular people want identified?
Narratively, I'll just say Zill is keeping his distance from the Iridium, and he looks really ambivalent about it.
Okay. Well, so unlike last night when I didn't go for the thing I wanted and I waited to be polite, I'm gonna identify the brooch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the that's the one I think is interesting.
Right. Then you, in fact, discover this is a brooch of shielding.
Nice.
This grants resistance to force damage when attuned, and immunity to damage from magic missile. The one campaign, they were so mad when the commander had this on them. So then, did you want to proceed to where you were headed before? Or is this going to have to be a different strategy? Because you were headed due east.
Yeah, what time of day is it? I mean, how long have we been down here?
At this point, you had been down here. Well, since you did your long rest, it's probably been about an hour.
Okay, so we've only been back in the water for about an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. So did we want to explore some more here, or did we want to go to where we were originally going?
Just thinking about how Tyndall would try and communicate this, given that we're in the water. But I think Tyndall would point in the direction that we're going. And actually, I have sign language. So Tyndall will, in sign language, I don't know if anyone can understand it, but in sign language, Tyndall will be pointing like we should go in that direction.
Tyndall's
Zill.
unprepared for underwater.
Not entirely sure what he's doing with his hands, but I think he wants us to go that way.
Oh, that seems sensible enough. I have no objections. I am deferring to your expertise. And Zill's going to start swimming ahead, head on a swivel, keeping an eye out. With whopping 11 passive perception. Not a care in the world.
Nice.
Zahn will try and keep up with him.
Sierra's gonna follow the group.
I just want to be clear. We did pick up either the weapon and their shield, right? Maybe wrapped it up in some cloth or something.
Yeah, I'm imagining we wrapped them up and took them.
Being a DM, sometimes I like to say things
So
when I'm a
you took
player.
it.
Just
Also imagining that you took the brooch of shielding.
I have it. I'm not necessarily taking claim to it.
Ooh.
I could go back in time. I'd go for the compass, but that's okay.
So you begin swimming towards and come upon this watchtower that's perched on a high hilltop overlooking the rest of the sunken city. The structure is roughly 30 feet high, but used to be taller. Part of it has collapsed, leaving the remaining structure with a jagged crown of loose-fitting stone. A single stone door leads into the tower at ground level. What'd you like to do?
Can we just peek our heads in the door?
Indeed. Peering in, you see a crumbling staircase that follows the inside walls as it climbs to a 15-foot-high balcony. The stairs continue upward until they disappear a few feet short of the open top of the tower. Armed, wraith-like forms move about inside the tower like a battle-ready garrison that doesn't know the war is long over. Floating a few feet above the balcony is a pale, spectral orc.
I was going to look back towards Tyndall and Siora and kind of shrug, intimating that he doesn't know how to talk to these ghosts. So
Just to clear something up, because I might have been confused. When you were talking to the elf lady who runs the bar, was that in air?
No.
So I sort of remember hearing Matt say that if you're within 5 feet of each other, you can talk. Did I mishear that?
That's what I was going to go with, yeah.
Okay. Because it was just that sound gets
Well,
damped.
So it's so crazy. For whatever reason, I don't think this module remembered that you're not supposed to be able to talk underwater.
Oh,
I think honestly, like you're like they did not remember this.
that's okay. I was just looking at my character sheet, and I apparently forgot to do my level 8 ability score improvement or a feat.
there is like a true language barrier, though. They speak like Proto-Elvish or something.
Right. Which Siora can speak, right?
Yeah.
Did we determine she can sort of speak it?
Yeah. So bottom line, let's just go with it because it's. But let's make it close. I do think it also adds a little bit of drama and nice danger.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant language barrier for Zill. Like Zill can't talk to these folks.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can't either, to be fair.
Is he just keeping watch, or does he look threatening?
Well, to be clear, there's 9 of these, 9
Oh.
creatures that you're looking at.
Including the orc.
Yeah, so there seems to be 8 or so wraith-like forms, and then this orc.
Does he look like he's in charge?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I could potentially step out and wait. Do I need to be within 5 feet of him, or is that each other?
I mean, you could step out. Yeah, you would.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you'd want to swim up there.
Okay. And how far away is he from me?
Let's see here. Quick at this. Here we go. So you guys went in and kind of by the door. About 20 feet.
Okay. I will I will swim up there. I will keep my hands, no weapons in my hands. And I'll say, "Hail, how goes it?"
Swim. As you do, there's the discordant sound of a bugle that pierces the water. And the warriors immediately gather around you, forming a tight line. So you are completely surrounded.
Okay. And I will say, I come in peace. I mean you no harm.
The orc looks at you. We are the last wardens of the city. Any invasion is unwelcome.
Oh, I'm not here invading. I'm here exploring. And do you not know about the lady over in the bar, the tavern?
Yes. She is not a warden, nor here to defend. I am Beltrith.
I am Siora.
And the other... And then, sorry, it's one of the guards, and the other raises their voice. Sorry, the orc would say, I am Hadrai. They exploring and stealing our relics.
We are researching. The only way to research is to be able to take them and read them.
And a nod. Is this the only reason you're here?
We are looking for someone known as Alyxian. Or the was it Apotheon?
Apotheon. Why do you seek the Apotheon?
He has asked for our help.
You wish to give him this help?
Yes. He says he's being held captive. And he seemed like he was in a lot of pain.
Hadrai speaks. I met Alyxian once, long ago. He was praying to Corellin for aid in the hours before Kamoro was destroyed. You say he lives.
Yes.
Give me a persuasion check to convince. And you're not the one who holds the jewel, right?
Nope.
So
Oh, natural 20 for a 21.
good. It's a piece of Corellin. I'm glad that the last one I saw praying to him was able to. Still lives.
Do you think you could help us get into the temple? We want to hopefully maybe clean it of its corruption, but we can't get in there. We need assistance with that.
I think I would. I would be glad to help you if you're trying to help this survivor.
Yes, we are. He called to us through a vision.
Do you wish to enter now?
Tyndall?
I mean, I don't know, guys. We're very beat up, and I'm very out of anything to help. So I don't know how much we want to dive because I suspect there's going to be something there that we have to face. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, we can come back. I don't think we have to do it now. He would help us if we came back later, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have to do it now. But he is willing to help us. Since we are trying to help Alyxian.
Yeah, I mean, if we have the opportunity to rest first, I think we stand a better chance of success. And now that we don't have things muddling our minds, Matt, do we still feel the presence of things muddling our minds now that the aboleth is gone? Or
All right. Yeah, all those effects would be over at this point.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, now that we're not distracted, I don't see a problem with us spending a little more time down here.
So what are we doing then? Are we gonna go get some rest?
I suggest we take a day to get our bearings and get our feet back under ourselves and get some rest. Because I don't have much left in the tank. And you and Zil both look pretty beat up. I'm pretty beat up. Don't really want to go marching into a situation that's going to get us killed.
Well, no.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. We can head back.
I'm okay with that too. I mean, whatever you guys want to do.
Okay, when we're
Okay,
ready,
we're heading back.
when I tell the guy, when we're ready, we will come find you.
I know it's very well.
Thank you. And then I guess we're heading back to where the professor is.
All right. Easy enough to head on back. Is your intention to go all the way back to the Cobalt Soul at this point?
No, I think it's just back to where the professor is, rest, and then come back to the temple, right?
I thought that was the plan. Tyndall?
Yeah, that's what I had in mind.
Okay, that's fine. Definitely do that. Because you got the iridium weapons, so I didn't know. So, very cool. In that case, that is essentially easy enough.
I guess maybe a point of clarification. When were we supposed to find the keys and bring them back? Or are we supposed to find the keys and go through the...
Said the keys and come back with a key. Yes,
Oh,
how to get a key.
thanks for that clarification. Because I thought we were just jumping in the... But still, we can go with the original plan. Because I know everybody's been wanting to get to this temple, so...
Very well. Yeah. Yeah, so then go ahead, process your long rest. That's fine. And
First thing in the morning, I recast water breathing. And mage armor on myself.
okay, so all right, so you push through. Rest, and then as you're coming back, all right. In that case, as you on the next day come forth and burst into the waters, you look as tentacles burst from the darkness. As another one of these creatures, known as a death embrace, seems to notice you. Here, and
This is something I missed last week.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and do our break.
Cool. See you in a bit, guys.
All right. Hey. All right.
Did he steal your phone or Saya's?
He stole my phone.
Okay.
All right. So roll a new initiative, everybody.
Let's go.
You're doing theater of the mind because I just cracked my elbow open. And I don't know
Oh God.
how.
TMI.
Have I ever been less than TMI?
No.
Okay, then. When I'm 80 and we're in a nursing home, I'm still going to be too much for my age.
Ciora got a 16.
All right. So I got everyone's except Zill.
I rolled a 21.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. All right, Nazan's at 4.
Yep. Speedy.
Very good. All right.
Matt, I just sent you my important rolls.
Okay, thank you. And a little bit before this game, I think I saw all your stuff on Whisper, so I haven't answered yet because it was right before this. And I was like, oh.
No, you're totally fine.
Very cool. So, and this is me remembering that Bobby hasn't seen this creature yet, so
Oh, that's horrible.
you come into, as you swim, you are suddenly surrounded by a 60-foot long field of writhing tentacles and tendrils that seem to be around all of you. This is about 20 feet wide as they slash and slowly begin wrapping and tapping each of you. So, with that, Zil starts us off with the con saving throw.
Oh, well. Good worse. Worse. How is a natural 20, Matt, for a total of 27?
Very good. You are unaffected.
I immediately rage, hurl myself up into the center mass of this thing, and begin hacking away for a 27 to hit, first attack.
That hits.
That is a 15. Oh yeah, I'm raging. This is reckless, yada yada. 15 magical slashing, followed by a 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Okay, all right. That is 13 magical slashing. And then my third and final attack is a 17 to hit. And 10 points of magical slashing to follow it up.
Very
And that-
nice. Go to Tyndall. Constitution saving throw.
All right. Let's see how that goes. That's a 12.
Okay. You feel your blood becoming muddy and hard as you are restrained.
Okay, well then. That's troubling. Do I do it already? I think I do. I think I have to. So I'm going to start by casting Freedom of Movement on myself.
Okay.
And then I'll use 5 feet of movement to break the restraint.
Nice.
And then that is all I can do for now.
You got it. Ciora con save.
All right. That is an 18.
You're good to go.
All right. Bonus action steady aim. Swinging out with the rapier. For a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So that is 8 points of damage. Get some sneak attack in here for an additional 10. Using the nicked action, I'm gonna swing at it with my dagger. For a 22,
That hits.
that's an additional 4 points of damage. And second swing with the rapier, probably not gonna hit with a 10.
Correct.
And that would be my turn.
All right. All right. In that case, one tentacle will go onto Zill for a dirty 20.
Definitely hits.
Okay. It wraps around, digs deep for 13 piercing,
Okay.
as well as 14 psychic.
Okay.
And you are grappled. Then it is going to try to wrap around Nazan for 18 to hit.
Yep.
All right. You are grappled, and that is 14 piercing and 7 psychic. And then Nazan, it is your turn.
Okay. I am. What does a grapple condition do again?
0 movement, basically.
Okay, so it doesn't affect attacks then.
Nope.
Well,
Unless you attack a creature you are not grappling. Or you're not being grappled by.
Yep. Currently, it's the only creature I see. So
Correct.
I am going to cast a super high level chromatic orb. I'm gonna use my portents for a 15 plus 8. It's like 23.
That hits.
Electricity coming its way. 26 electricity damage.
All right. As that hits it, you see the form of this. This is like translucent tentacles in this body, very jellyfish-like in the jaws. As it hits and channels, moves up the tentacle that's grabbing you, and shocks you for that amount of damage, and takes none itself.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right. And I should have made you do this save, but I did it, and then that complicates a lot of things, so we're just letting that go. And Zill, make the con save.
Alrighty. Let's go. Oof, that is an 11, Matt.
Okay, so you feel your blood get stiff, and you are restrained.
Okay. So he is going to bonus action, attempt to regenerate, reach deep within the strange light within him and recover a whopping 8 hit points back. And then we'll recklessly attack to get some straight rolls here. It's only a 14 to hit.
That hits.
That does hit, okay. That is 9 points of magical slashing.
Yes.
And then, only a 12 to hit with the second attack.
Oof. Bounces off.
I think he is overcome by the paralytic agent in this thing's tentacles, and that is my turn.
All right, Tyndall.
Tyndall's looking at Nazan, who is in dire straits.
Sorry, Tyndall, con save.
Oh. Sure. It's 22.
Good to go.
Think the best thing I can do for Nazan is to give him some Cure Wounds action. So yeah, I'm gonna cast a first level Cure Wounds on Nazan for 10 hit points. And then that was a bad plan. I meant to do healing words, but that's okay. That is all I got for my turn then.
All right, very good. And Ziora will do the con save.
Alrighty. Ooh, that is a 6.
Okay. Feel yourself succumbing to the poison tentacles here as you are restrained.
Okay, so now when I'm swinging, it's at disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay, so bonus action steady aim to make the first swing a straight roll for a 26.
Unfortunately, you cannot do that
Oh, I
because you
can't?
don't have movement. Unless they changed that in 2024. That's 2014 rule. Double check in case I'm incorrect. If you have no movement to spend, usually you can't. You could do it. 20.
Oh, okay. I'll have to actually read the rules because it doesn't.
I can use this feature. Okay. This turn, and after you use space. Yeah. Nope. Apparently, you can go ahead, and this is in 2024. Never mind.
Okay. So that was a 26 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. And that is 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Um,
Bloodied.
Okay, and then since I can't use the nicked action, well, no, I can still use the nick action. It would just be at disadvantage.
Right.
That still gives me an 18.
That hits.
Okay, and now it's a 4 points of damage, and then the second swing with the rapier at disadvantage. Gives me an 8, so that does not hit. So that will be my turn.
All right. All right. So with that, So you're restrained, but it is Zil and Nazan who are grappled. So they're each pulled 20 feet closer to this thing.
Wah!
And so Sior is restrained. So then a tentacle will try to hit her at advantage. For a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
All right. So we add a grapple to the restrain. That is 17 psychic damage.
Okay.
Right. And then let's see here. So called. And Tindo, you'd use your freedom of movement, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't actually quite understand that, so it'll go ahead and try to grab you anyway. For a 19 to hit.
Sorry, say that again.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. That is 12 piercing damage and 15 psychic damage. All right, and now Nazan can save.
18.
That makes it good to go. We're still grappled.
Cool. Guessing to break the grapple is a strength.
Yes, if you're trying to break out. The strength check.
Okay, I don't want to be attached to it anymore, so I guess I will try. I guess a 3 doesn't do it.
It does not.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right. Zan, you are restrained. I need a con save.
Oh God. Do you have a portent, Bobby?
21?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, okay.
Did you hear me, Matt?
Did I mess that up again? I was looking for
You
Zil.
said con save.
For Zil.
For me.
Zil.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I mean, I'm still nervous. 'cause
My
I'm
gosh, I
already
don't know why I
restrained.
keep doing that.
It's because we have this same brain now. Remember?
Yeah. It's the strength of our bond. Please. Hell yes. Natural 20, let's go.
Okay. Then you can continue. So you're no longer restrained, but you are grappled.
I am still grappled. Okay. So I am going to continue recklessly attacking. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I still will go reckless, but I do get advantage if I'm hitting this dude. What the hell? It's a 14 to hit.
14 hits Nazan as they pull them right in front of your blade.
My homie, not my homie. Oh my God, I rolled max damage. Kill me. Oh no. 17 slashing.
I'm going to say something you don't want to hear, Sil. Nazan goes unconscious.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. Oh no.
Would you
Wow.
like to play some D&D?
Oh, great. We love it. This is so traumatizing to Zil. He is going to completely dissociate and fall into his traditional like combat form, so his posture gets even more perfect, and he is just far away in his mind, attacking on autopilot. Does a 17 hit it this time, Matt?
Indeed.
Okay. 16 points of magical slashing.
Nice.
Bonus action. Mourn my buddy. That's my turn.
Got it. Tyndall, con save. If you can't be restrained. So I'm not sure.
Correct. Yeah. So do I need to make the con save still?
So you can't be?
Yeah, no, I can't be.
Okay, then don't worry about it.
Okay. Cool. Then I would like to start by making this thing make a wisdom saving throw.
Got it. Oops. 20.
Okay,
30.
well, he makes that save, so it doesn't take any damage. So that was still dead. And then I would like my buddy to be awake, so I will send him a healing word. We'll just do first level for now. Get him on his feet. So I can heal him up later once he's alive.
Nice.
9 hit points back. And that I will, any grapples, I'll make sure I break them, but otherwise I don't really need to worry about where I'm moving necessarily, as long as I'm staying within 20 feet of my buddies.
Got it. And Ciora.
Okay, so am I grappled and restrained, or just still restrained?
I think you are grappled and restrained, and I need a con save at the beginning of your turn.
Okay. 9.
Okay. I'll be watching horror as Ciora is changed to a beautiful piece of coral. She is petrified.
That's my turn.
God.
All right. Let's see here. Yep. I know it's strategy here. So it's got...
As always, Matt, I came here to play D&D.
I know. So I just had to strategize in my moment. So has advantage on the tentacle against Zil. So it will use that. That is a 26 to hit.
Smokes my AC by over 10.
It is 17 piercing and 15 psychic.
Okay.
And so the grapple, and then one, and Tyndall can be grappled, right?
So I'm immune to magical
Grappling, the
effects,
regular.
but physical effects can still.
So then it will still go for you for a nat 20.
Ouch.
All right. So you are grappled in that moment for 20 piercing and 15 psychic.
That will do it. I'm down.
Oh. Nazan.
I'm assuming you need a con save.
I do.
As a 14?
14, you become restrained.
Cool. I am grappled. I am restrained. Yeah. I am going to try and do a 4th level mind spike on it. Wisdom 16 save?
Okay. That is a 15.
Okay.
16 psychic damage?
It takes a 16 psychic.
And I will always know where it is and it can't be invisible from me.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. So, Zill, you're grappled, not restrained, but we need a con save to see if you become restrained.
Ooh, shit! That's a 10.
You are restrained.
Telepathically, Nazan begins to hear, "We walked in shadow, bound in thread. By whispered lies, the dark was fed. But in the night, a beacon shone." And then before he can finish the verse, he goes still.
Y'all, I think you were fighting better last weekend when I wasn't here.
I was gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it.
All right. You still have your turn, Zill.
So I'm just restrained. Not a big deal. I will do what I always do. I'm just gonna attack recklessly to get a straight roll. Okay, 25 to hit. A whopping 14 points of magical slashing.
Throws Nazan in the way of it.
Who could have foreseen this? So yeah, 14 points of slashing to my homie. Love it. And then second attack is 20 to hit.
That hits.
And that, oh my god, and that is minimum damage. That's an 8 magical slashing. And bonus action, try and get some regeneration going for 5 plus 4, that's 9 total hit points returned.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right. Tindo, is freedom of movement, concentration, or anything?
Freedom of movement is not
Okay,
concentration.
so it's just sort of there. So yeah, you just do your death save. Okay.
There it is.
We go to the Death's Embrace turn, where it will focus on the grappled and restrained Zill. Uh, 26 to hit,
Barely hits.
and a 22 to hit.
Again, just barely.
So first one is 16 piercing and 10 psychic.
Psychic. Okay.
The second is 16 piercing and 2 psychic.
2 psychic. Okay.
Nazan. Deaths. Well, so we've got 2 things. So you were restrained the last time, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So con save and death save at the start of your turn.
17?
Yeah, for that con. Okay, so you're no longer restrained. And then just do your death save.
Yeah, that happened.
Zill.
Do I need to make my con save?
Yes, because you're restrained.
What if you were just feeling generous and I didn't have to do it? Okay, 18.
Okay, so restrained is over.
Okay. Could I reach Tyndall with 40 feet of movement?
You're still grappled.
Shoot. Okay. Could I? Nope, that's my action, and this is an action. So, yeah, I just need to stay the course. Great. Recklessly attacking. 27 to hit.
Okay, so this time it kind of hurls you, and you lose control, and it just into your thigh.
Okay, great. 14 points of magical slashing to myself.
Yeah, the rage still applies.
Oh, 18 to hit with the second attack.
Yep.
10 whole points of magical slashing. Yada yada, bonus action, regenerate. Oh, great. That's 15 points of healing back.
There we go.
That's my turn.
All right, Tyndall. The save.
That's a success.
There we go. And now it's the Death's Embrace. And let's go ahead and see. Yep, it's just here to Zill, who is merely because you're recklessing. There we go. Here we go. 21 to hit.
Indeed.
That is 18 piercing and 11 psychic.
Oof.
Then 26 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 17 piercing and 10 psychic.
Wait, does this do it? No, it doesn't do it. Okay. But I'm lucky number 7.
Gosh. So Zahn, con save, and then death save. And I think, is there anything in chat? Oh, she's
Con
asked if
save
she wants death
7.
saves. And there's con save 7. You're restrained now because you had gotten out of it last time.
I see there's a death save thingamajiggy in there. I don't know how that magically got there.
Let's go.
Okay,
Save.
here we go. All right, Zill, what do you want to do? Well, I guess we have the con save.
Yeah.
So you are not restrained at this point, right? I'm trying to remember.
Correct.
Okay.
I was just grappled, but now it's a 12, so I think I'm restrained
So
again.
now you're restrained.
Anything I do causes harm to Mirnazan. What else do I have?
Yeah. So you basically have understood is saves. It doesn't seem to. If it's saving, it doesn't seem to transfer the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't know if that helps. So.
I guess.
Unless you want to trade outsmarted, it is a beast.
Sill's pretty dumb too. It's probably smarter than he is. I bet its int modifier is better.
It's got a -2 for its int modifier.
Oh, we're even.
It's up to you. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. You could play.
Let's see. I could, if I made made myself. If I made myself large and I had a 10-foot reach, could I get to Tyndall?
If you're large and had a 10-foot reach, yeah, you wouldn't be close enough to Tyndall.
Okay. Man. Well,
It
bonus
has been
action.
kind of pulling you all in various places.
That's right. I'm getting reeled in. So bonus action, regenerate. 8 hit
Okay.
points. I think this doesn't matter. But we tried. And
Go for it.
I gosh, maybe I'll try and do my little baby lay on hands. Can I reach Nazan?
Nobody's within the touching.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well,
I think
maybe.
it should just be Zill.
Yeah.
It'd be Zill.
Zill's gonna go down swinging, literally. Or you know what? I'll try and grapple it back.
For what purpose?
I'm gonna try and use my Apex Dominance maneuver. I can do 60-10 force damage. If it fails, strength save.
Okay. So you're trying to do a save thing. Okay. Cool.
So that's a DC 15 strength save from the Death's Embrace. Death's Embrace indeed.
All right. All right, everybody. This has a plus 10.
Ooh.
22.
Oof. Okay. So it's only gonna be half.
Okay.
Let's do this. And that is a whopping. Oh, that's only 14 points of force damage after it's halved.
It had 12 HP.
How
How do you want to kill it?
Zill is going to wind up 2 of its limbs in each hand, and he will tear it in opposite directions until it bisects. And then immediately he's going to run to Tyndall and use Healing Hands and give him 3d4.
Do you have that action economy?
No, not right now.
Okay. And did you get restrained though? Or not? You did get restrained.
I
Right?
did, yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you don't have any movement.
Oh yes, my turn is over.
Yeah. Okay. So Tyndall, death save. They're all the death save advantages.
Okay. I will use one of those. Maybe I'll get on that 20. Who knows? No, but it is a success.
All right.
So I stabilize.
Okay. So Nazan, you were restrained, I believe.
Yep.
So you still have to make that con save.
22.
Okay, so you're no longer restrained. Now you need to make that death save. They are the advantages.
I meant to use the advantage.
Okay. I believe you.
Either way.
Oh! Zill watches Nazan's eyes go still.
Oh no.
Zill.
Oh no, dude. Yeah, Zill panicked is gonna rush to Tyndall because he's He's a healer. He's a cleric. He can fix this. He can make it better. So yeah, he's gonna give him a whopping 3d4 healing hands, silver light pulses from Zill, and he gets 9 hit points. And Zill's just shaking him and pointing to Nazan and Skiora, like, go fix them. Go take care of this.
Tendo comes to.
Wait. Because Zil, you were restrained, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You need to make a con save
Okay.
before that happens.
Oh my god, it's a 12?
So before you can heal him, you turn to Coral.
Cute. Right on.
It petrification usually lasts until somebody does something.
So okay. Let us go here. Nazan.
Yep.
Sorry, I keep doing this. I don't know why. You're like the default name off my tongue. I have no idea why.
It
Tyndall,
sounds just so awesome. It just rolls off the tongue so well.
you find yourself coughing within partially dilapidated watchtower with the ghosts around, the wraiths and the orc. You hear, oh, good. You are up with 1 HP. We were waiting for you. We went to see if you went to the temple. And we found, and he lifts your head, and you see 2 coral statues, Nazan and Siora. No, I think I did that wrong. Of Siora and Zil. And you see the corpse of Nazan.
Wait, that was Tyndall that saw that.
Yeah, sorry. So
Okay.
I was trying to say.
And Tyndall's smart enough to know he's probably been out for a while. So it's probably beyond revivify time. Tyndall will ask, how long has it been?
We've had you for about an hour. We saw a death's embrace you all had killed.
It was proven to be rather dangerous creatures. Don't have any means of freeing them from this petrification at the time.
Your friend said you wanted to go to Corellin's temple. If you have business there, maybe.
It's worth trying. Give me a moment while I restore myself, and then I think we should head over. So he's going to cast Aura Vitality and try and top himself off. 8. 7. 4. 5 rolls. 6 rolls. 7 rolls. 8 rolls. 9 rolls. All right. Mostly topped off. So having restored himself, he's gonna ask these folks to head over there and bring them with us.
Right. They nod, and this garrison of ghostly soldiers accompanies you, keeping off any creatures that would meddle as you make your way to the temple of the Arkheart itself. You come through the sunken courtyard, the alabaster pillars going softly. The priest lifts up his hand, and the strange barrier opens for a moment. And they all come in, and you pull into the temple interior. It's dry. As you feel the weight come back onto the floor, the ghosts do their best not to drop the coral statues. Lavishly sculpted pillars line the interior walls. The floor is adorned with a mosaic of silver and green glass that depicts 2 verdant crescent moons atop a 4-pointed star. At the center of the mosaic is a red crystal shard, pulsing with light in a mockery of a heartbeat. Scarlet tendrils radiate from it and crawl across the stonework. Against the north wall stands a statue of Corellin. And then you feel a sense of peace. And in whatever state all of you are, an image comes into focus. Alyxian is on his knees in this place, his head bent and his expression haggard. He looks old beyond his years. He raises his gaze to the statue of Corellin. His eyes clear, despite the exhaustion showing on his face. Whatever it takes. Even if it costs my life and my soul, I will do what it takes to protect them. And then, Tyndall, you are back in the temple.
I think the first thing we've got, I think the first thing on Tyndall's mind is probably to offer his own prayers, but he's worried about the corruption as well. Looking at this shard, I presume looks like ruidium.
It's a red crystal. As far as whether it's iridium or not, you've not quite seen what would be called it. But it seems to be consistent with it. Yeah, beating with the heart. Dun, 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 dun,
dun. All right. I don't know if it would be a religion check or a arcana check to determine if that's it doesn't seem natural to the chamber, correct?
Correct.
All right. Can I see if my brain is lost. Sorry. Can I try to figure out if there's a way to remove it safely with magical stuff? Like, would dispel magic have an effect on it?
Oh, I see. Give me an arcana check.
It's not great, but that's a 15.
15. It might. It's itself. The shard here is clearly out of place. With the heartbeat, your arcane senses seems to know it must be connected to some being, some living creature. And potentially touching it will put you in contact with them.
I have no idea who that creature might be. Oh boy. Well, there's only one way to find out. So before he reaches out and touches it, he's going to kneel before Corellin's statue, almost imitating what he saw in the vision, and offer his own plea to Corellin. Krillin, I've been devoted to Ayun for some time, but it seems that you have been protecting Alyxian in whatever ways you can, protecting this world. I don't know if what I have to offer will be what you need. But if there's any way that you can protect my friends while I venture forth, I'll do what I can.
You offer your prayer. What would you like to do?
He will stand up and turn around and go touch the crystal.
I believe you have the jewel.
I do.
And you reach out and touch the red crystal, and a wash of light engulfs you, as does the sensation of traveling at great speed. You're going down faster than you thought possible, as a sharp pain blooms above your breastbone. You keep plummeting, the light diminishes and then goes out. Suddenly, you are looking down upon Alyxian as he floats in the blackness. His expression is one of slowly growing horror. He stretches an arm up to you, as though begging you to take his hand and save him. When you see me, permit me to leave. I can't do it myself. You must. You will. And the vision ends. Before you, the crystal lets out a loud hiss just before it cracks and explodes. And for a moment, you see an image of Alyxian, his face stern and impatient at the center of the temple. And it disappears. As you look around, you realize there's a ringing in your ear from the explosion that soon begins to stop as the sounds of the temple come back. And that's when you realize you hear the screaming of the wraiths and the ghosts that brought you here. They are burning in red, hissing, as it seems this explosion has corrupted them. And in their screams, they burn away in crimson. Asiad reaching, crying, "Don't let our city be lost," as they are destroyed. Then your jewel begins to glow. The third and final blessing of Corellin descends upon it. And you feel its power filling you in this place. as you see the pieces of coral begin to fall from the bodies of Siora and Zil. And Nazan takes a breath. The three of you recovering have a level of exhaustion. And Nazan, you have raised dead on -4 in addition to your dice rolls, D20 challenges. You may proceed. Nazan with 1 HP.
I think Tyndall, seeing his friends covering, first off, is going to go help them to their feet. Once they're up, he's going to go back to the statue and kneel once more in prayer and just say thank you. And then looking to his friends who
Are confused about where we are and how we got here.
well, more concerned about on death's door, but he's going to cast Aura Vitality as Sayora starts asking questions. A moment. Cast Aura Vitality and start getting hit points back to Nazan and Zil. And I don't know how much Sayora needs.
She will cure herself.
Okay. Cool. Let's start with Nazan. That is 10. 7. 2. 6. 7. And he'll send the rest over to Zil. It's 3, 4, 9, 7, and 5. And having got them back up to where they don't look like they're going to fall over when a fair breeze hits them, he'll start explaining that he woke up in the watchtower and the spirits helped him enter the temple, carrying your bodies with them. And that he was able to touch the crystal, which got him in contact with Alyxian, and relay that he said that he needs to be freed. He asked that he be allowed to leave. When we found him. But it appears the temple's been cleansed. Or at least that's the impression I got, right? There's not red glow anymore.
Correct.
Okay. So, mission accomplished. The temple's been cleansed. There's still air in here, right?
Yes.
I assume. Okay. I think we're safe for the time. If you want to take some time to recover. And then I think we should head back to the Cobalt Soul.
Do we have any more clues as to where Alyxian is?
Down. I think through the rift is my best guess.
Oh. Yeah, probably before we go through there, we should go back to the Cobalt Soul.
Tyndall, how am I back?
Corellin. The blessings of Corellin. You were beyond my reach when I woke. And so seeking out the temple in utter and complete long shot hope that Corellin would hear my pleas, I came here. And it appears he responded.
Zan will look over at Zill. What feelings is he getting off of Zill?
I think shame, intense shame, because Zoe knows that he didn't perform well in the final battle, and also concern that he may have somehow violated his faith in accepting this boon from another deity, and so he's very conflicted and confused. Grateful, of course, that Siora and Nazan are back, but he did not expect this kind of intervention.
Tyndall, how did we get away from the creature?
To be honest, I have no fucking clue. The spirit said that they found us near the corpse of that creature. So somehow it died. But I was out before that happened.
As was Siora. And I'm pretty sure myself. And the ghost didn't indicate they fought it, correct? They found us with the corpse of it?
Yeah, they indicated that it was dead when they found us. So, Zill, did you manage to get in the killing blow?
Yes, for all the good it did us.
We're still here.
Yes, but circumstances should never have advanced to such a point that even slaying the beast was in question.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't my best performance either, so.
Did you both try to do your best?
Well, yes, of course.
Then there was no failure. You didn't try and run. You didn't try and not fight. Sometimes the things we fight are stronger than we are. That's not a failure. That doesn't reflect that you did not do well. You tried. And in fact, whether things advanced to how they were, Zill, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even had this chance. My friend, you need to stop downplaying the great things you do. Because had you not defeated the monster, I'm sure we would be its lunch.
These are wide words, and I take them to heart. But I was gifted this power for a singular purpose, and I fail again and again and again. And
What was the purpose?
to bring glory to the dynasty, to spread the light of the Luxon, to gather all souls so they may know its true liberation. And now I have been tainted by the gift of these other gods whose cruel whims are imposed upon mortals. The Luxon is fate breaking. It allows us to forge our own destinies.
Huh. I want you to think about that and think about what you said before that.
I'm not ungrateful, and I do not mean to argue after such hardship, everyone. I know we are fatigued, but just know that I will do better next time.
Zill, I think you bring your best every time, but not everything is always going to go in our favor. So keep that in mind. And as far as I know, from what I've seen, you are bringing knowledge of the Luxon to this area. In your pastry shop and telling people about what you know and what it means. Have you not brought some people to this faith?
Yes, there's been some.
So if you have been spreading the word and you are bringing people to this faith and helping them understand, then how are you failing?
I see your meaning, Siora. I understand.
So continue doing what you do, continue being yourself, and people will be drawn to you, and you will be fulfilling what you say you're supposed to be doing.
I'll kind of nod at her, looking resolute.
And it is okay to accept help from others, regardless of who they are. Be thankful and be grateful. And I'm sure that the power of the Luxon will understand. You have not been tainted.
Design won't push us any further for now, but then return to the Cobalt Soul, tell him what the keys are, and see what's next.
That is the plan, as long as we don't get ambushed by one of those stupid freaking things on the way back.
Oh, you were pretty close when you got. You're here. You get back.
Okay.
Mostly because I'm not evil. Today. And...
It's okay. If we run into another one, I'm just gonna banish it.
Right. And so you go from here and find yourselves successfully making your way back to the Cobalt Soul. Standing before the Grand Curator. Kind of looks at all of you. You look awfully wet and awful. You have been through great difficulty. Please. Looks, were you successful?
In finding the key?
Yes.
Yes.
Did. It's up to you then. If you think he's kind of looking at all of you, seeing something's wrong, and he goes, "You can give a report now, or if you please, it can be later."
Oh, well, the key thing is very simple. Any weapon that is, for lack of a better term, corrupted with iridium is a key to the rift.
I see. And that will enable one to go through.
That's our understanding, yes. I know, it's weird that it seems that simple.
Supposed to make sense. It's why the consortium is so vicious with it, then. As long as they are the only ones with those items, they're the only ones who can get more of the crystal. This makes sense. Anything else were you able to discover?
Pindle.
Well, there's much in the way of history. We found a number of tablets that I was able to transcribe, documenting things that were saved from the destruction of the city back in the time when it was destroyed. There's also another one that details a journal entry, almost the last diary entry is how it reads before a particular individual that we've come to know as Alyxian began began taking on the protection that he took on. It's unclear the nature of how that is affecting the world currently from our understanding, but we do believe that he is somehow connected to this rift and what lies beyond. I can provide you transcriptions. I'd like to take a copy to my library and I'll transcribe them there and send them over once they're ready.
Of course.
We also found this teleportation tablet. Last time we saw one of these, we were ambushed by some woman from the consortium named Alyxian.
This explains how they can get things out if they have more of these. They just go down and use these when they have what they need.
It must be awfully expensive to make, though. Well, I suppose if you can duplicate items, that might cheapen the process.
Indeed.
Seems awfully risky to me, though. Suppose we should expect to face their company once we enter the rift. Perhaps before we didn't see any sign of the agent. Well, that's not true. We were unable to determine which of these suspicious folk were the agent. We have our disagreements over who we think it might be. But it's not necessarily our problem because it's the Allegiance of Allsight that's got the infiltrator. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. But suppose we'll learn more as we continue. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, I suppose we should report that the creature that they've been worried about, it's been messing with people's heads. We were able to fell that creature. It should be safe to stay for longer periods of time.
Listens. This is a lot. Thank you. Kind of shakes his head and he hands over 1,000 gold. You've all done well again. I believe we will summon you again in 7 days. There are some things I need to look into. And hopefully... Anyway, some very important conversations need to happen now. Please rest and recover. Is there anything else?
You don't go in the water. There's these tentacly creatures that are actually awful. And frankly, we're lucky that we got out at all.
I understand. I can see it's been a harrowing days for you. Hopefully, the gold will help incur your rest. Do we know this? We'll see you in a week. This looks at all of you. Anything else anybody else had, or?
Mm-mm. Nothing.
Okay.
No. I do think at the mention of the creature that we fought last, I think that Nizan will reflexively move closer to Zil.
All right. Then with that, your characters advance to 10th level.
Ooh.
Yes, 10th level, Julie. You were skipping 9th and going to 10th.
Well, we
Right.
managed to fulfill the requirements for 9 and 10 at the same time.
It was really awesome. She's like, wait a minute. You may have saw her reaction. I heard what she said.
Yes. Oh, one of those funny little things of fun adventures.
I'm glad I can entertain y'all.
Then with that, you would go with your week. So I'd ask, I think I'd ask, is there anything you'll want to do? We could also end, I'm not sure. I feel that maybe there's a lot everyone had to process. So I don't know what everyone wants to do. If you want to come back with your bastions.
I'm okay if we end a little bit early. Like,
Yeah, I am too. I'm just kind of running out of gas. I think I was so hyped.
Yeah.
by the combat.
So that's my
Like,
sense. My sense is
yeah,
we've
I'm like,
hit
calm
the.
down.
Oh
I'm
man,
like,
that was
holy
intense. We came back. Oh,
I need a drink.
It's like
Little bit.
it's like what I was
Little bit.
preaching to teenagers, and I go, "All right, we need to end. Let's go, guys. Let's go eat sugar." All right, very cool. Then with that, we were at for tonight. So I think it was good.
Good night, everyone.